You didn't ask, but here are 3 short yet profound books you should consider reading. First up, we have one of my favorites. This is Sula by the incredible Toni Morrison. This came out in 1973 and is Toni Morrison's second novel. Here I am again, sweating profusely. This is a coming-of-age story of 2 girls whose respective lives and upbringings take them on vastly different paths. It sounds boring, right? It's not. There are a few holy shit moments in this novel, and that's not a term I throw around liberally. Toni Morrison's writing is like if Aunt Helen, Aunt Janice, and the original Aunt Viv each got a master's degree in literature and collaborated on a book. And if you don't get the reference, that's your fault, okay? You should be ashamed of yourself. How Toni Morrison manages to squeeze so many elements of the human experience into a meager 170 pages is baffling, befuddling even. Read Sula if you're a human being who has lived any life at all. Speaking of befuddling achievements in literature, the next one I have for you is one most people have at least heard of. I'm talking about Of Mice and Men by John Jesus Christ Steinbeck. This teeny tiny book came out way back in 1937, and to use a technical term, it is a motherfucker. Again, we follow 2 friends, this time 2 men, as they bounce around California looking for work in the Great Depression era. Sound boring? It's not. I don't need to tell you any more about it, okay? It's an American standard, and it's 100 pages long. You can read it in the time it takes you to watch an episode of Love Island, or My Life as a 1,000-Pound Hermaphrodite, or, whatever people watch anymore. The next one I have for you is a classic of philosophy, and thus is pretty divisive, from 1942. This is The Stranger by Albert Camus. I wouldn't exactly call this a fun read, but it is fun to obsess about after you've already read it. It continues to spark many a philosophical debate all over the world. Basically, a guy kills another guy, and we get to read all about his feelings on the matter, or better, the lack thereof. I love this book. I love thinking about this book. I love talking about this book. But I can't talk about it with anyone because all my friends either haven't read it or they're on too many drugs to remember reading it. So you read it. Read The Stranger if you enjoy thinking deeply. That's all I'll say. Okay.